Hello, this is Alex again with our Cloudflare D1 and Sveltekit local development. And I got a question if I could update my example to use Drizzle, as it is a popular ORM. So let's see how we can do that. We've got our Cloudflare D1 Sveltekit local dev project open. And right now it uses schema migration file, and this Wrangler toml is set up so that we can just run Wrangler D1 execute and run this migration and later use this in our route. DB is set up and you just write your SQL and get back some responses, and that's it. So let's see how we can do that with Drizzle. If I bring up the documentation connecting Drizzle to Cloudflare D1, you see you need some packages, and again initialize your drivers and use the same toml file as we used before. Actually, Drizzle is nothing more than just a wrapper around this DB, which is provided to you by Wrangler as a proxy locally. So this should run how? Let's first get into our terminal and install the needed dependencies. So those are Drizzle ORM, install Drizzle ORM, and install Drizzle Kit. Close my files and go into package. Okay, there are some obviously new versions. Let me quickly run NCU on it, so it's really latest. Okay, so we've got ORM and Kit, and next step, as it says here, is wrap your DB into Drizzle. So how do we do that? Let me just quickly change to my code of DB. So I'm importing Drizzle, obviously. Drizzle of D1 database. Is it gonna auto import? No, so I'll just write it here, import Drizzle from Drizzle ORM / D1. And this will give me later my DB as working as before. Special thing about Drizzle is you need a schema. So let's create a schema right here. So it will be a new file, and it will be a schema.js for me. And let me just quickly import this from my notes. I'll create a table of countries as in previous example. So ID, code, and name. I won't be bothering you with created and stuff like that. So it's a quick schema. And so I will need to import this schema into my loading function and other functions. So I'll just import this country from schema, and then my DB will be something like const result equals will be awaiting this DB and will be selecting something, selecting from country, and give me all records. This is the syntax of Drizzle, and this should do for load function, let's say. Now if we go to delete function, delete should be nothing else but await Again, we'll be needing db.delete from country. Okay, and for this insert, it will be a bit different. So we'll be inserting into countries and we'll be making it values like code, and we'll give it a text. I guess it's the field of Slovenia. And that's probably it. Squiggles here for results. Okay, so that's it. And now we need to migrate our database. So if we bring up our folder right now as it stands, so we've got source and static, node modules, all the usual stuff. And what you need to do right now is, Drizzle config. I still need Drizzle config. It won't work without Drizzle config. So let's just duplicate this one and make it Drizzle config. Drizzle config, and Drizzle config is usually something like that. So you need to point a schema to it and choose a dialect, which is a D1, and that's enough for Drizzle config. Probably Svelte CLI create will produce this for you if you're starting from scratch. So we've got our package.json. Let me just add some scripts. So what I will need here is scripts to run migrations and use DrizzleKit. So scripts are generate, push, migrate, and studio, which are usually needed. And so first off, we'll just do the generation. pdb generate, and it should generate a Cloudflare folder. And this is Drizzle folder, I apologize. So, and your first migration is here. And now you can use the same Wrangler command which we used before, like this one, to create a new file and pass it the file which you were. Where is this now? I lost it here somewhere. So I have to look into Drizzle. Yeah, this is the file. So this one, and copy name from .drizzle. Yeah. And Wrangler is now creating a new DB in Cloudflare, Wrangler state v3 d1 miniflare. Yeah, it's created. Cool. And if everything went smooth, we should run dev. Yeah, cool. It's running, and I can open this localhost 5173. I have no countries, but if I click add new country, countries are here. Perfect. So if I open this in my SQLite admin and go to see browse data, all the data is here. So this concludes the demo. So let's see the changes. You need Drizzle config. You need DB converted to use Drizzle. You need a schema, obviously, and you change your functions here in page server in routes to use the new form. Thanks for tuning in. See you.